Hello, this is the devotion for Wednesday, May 27th. It was shared with me by a Facebook friend of mine, or a friend in real life, Jill Rice. So, Jill, thank you for this good word. May we all remember to keep the fork. The devotion reads that there was a young woman who had been diagnosed with a terminal illness and had been given 3 months to live. So as she was getting her things, quote, in order, she contacted her pastor and had him come to her house to discuss certain aspects of her final wishes. She told him which songs she wanted sung at her service, what scriptures she would like read, and what outfit she wanted to be buried in. Everything was in order, and the pastor was preparing to leave when the young woman suddenly remembered something very important to her. "There's one more thing," she said excitedly. "What's that?" said her pastor. "This," she said, "is very important. I want to be buried with a fork in my right hand." The pastor looked at the young woman, not quite knowing what to say or how to respond. "That surprises you, doesn't it?" the young woman said. "Well, to be honest, I'm puzzled by the request," the pastor replied. The young woman explained, "My grandmother once told me this story, and from that time on, I've always tried to pass along its message to those I love and who are also in need of encouragement. In all of my years attending socials and dinners, I always remember that when the dishes of the main course were being cleared, someone would inevitably lean over and say, 'Keep your fork.' It was my favorite part, because I knew that something better was coming, like velvety chocolate cake or deep dish apple pie, something wonderful and with substance. So I just want people to see me," this woman replied or continued, "see me there in the casket with a fork in my hand, and I want them to wonder, what's with the fork? Then I want you to tell them, keep your fork. The best is yet to come." As the story goes, the pastor's eyes welled up with tears of joy as he hugged the young woman goodbye. He knew this would be one of the last times he would see her before her death. But he also knew that the young woman had a better grasp of heaven than many people. She had a better grasp of what heaven would be like than many people twice her age, with twice as much experience and knowledge. She knew that something better was coming. At the funeral, people were walking by the young woman's casket, and they saw the cloak she was wearing and the fork placed in her right hand. Over and over, the pastor heard the question, "What's with the fork?" And over, he smiled. During his message, the pastor told the people of the conversation he had had with the young woman shortly before her passing. He also told them about the fork and about what it symbolized for her. He told the people how he could not stop thinking about the fork, and told them that they probably would not be able to stop thinking about it either now that he had shared this. He was right. So the next time you reach down for your fork, let me remind you, ever so gently, that the best is yet to come. We are living in a trying time. I can't speak to your specific circumstances, But if you are a believer in Jesus Christ, the best, your best, is still yet to come. I don't share this with you as like a prosperity gospel idea that you believe in Jesus, you'll get a big house or a nice job or a pretty spouse. No, our reward, our gift is Jesus. And our gift is eternity with Jesus. So if you do not know Jesus, I would encourage you to get plugged into a Bible teaching church. If you are in church and having a difficult time, I would encourage you to go and speak with your pastor or speak with someone in the church to get rededicated, so to speak, get re-energized. Friends, believers, lovers of Jesus, the best is yet to come. And may the fork be with you.